The Center for African American Health has been hosting several vaccine clinics over the last months. I'm speaking today to the executive director of this organization to find out what's happening in the present and in the near future of this organization for this community. Deidre, thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to speak with you.
May I ask you how many clinics has CAH hosted so far?
We started back in February of 2021, and since then we've hosted 24 clinics. We tend to do a rhythm of twice a month at least.
How many more are you hoping to have in the near future?
We're going to continue throughout the year having at least two a month. What happens is we really work with partners, and so whether it's Nine Health, Denver Health, or the State Department of Health, they actually come in and help us offer those. So depending upon, as long as our partners are willing to work with us, we're willing to host these events.
May I ask you when are going to be the next vaccine clinics? What days and what are the hours of operations for those?
Our next clinic will be February 26th. We also have two coming up in March and two in April that have been scheduled. It'll be March 10th and March 24th, as well as April 2nd and April 19th. And we tend to kind of do it quarterly. So if people can check our website, they can see what those upcoming dates are as well.
Perfect. What is your website? Do you want to remind us about it?
Our website is caahealth.org.
What other information can they find in there?
Just a lot of resources, not only around different health screenings and classes that we offer, but we have a great staff who people can connect with if they really need connection to help them navigate different systems, resources to help them live as healthy as possible.
Different communities have faced different difficult situations or different obstacles to overcome during this pandemic when it came to getting vaccinated, not getting vaccinated, getting the booster, not getting the booster. I would love to ask you, what words of encouragement would you like to provide your community in order to encourage them to get the booster and to get the vaccines if they haven't started yet?
There's been so much that's happened with misinformation and just kind of uncertainty when everything began. And so what we've tried to do, and what I encourage people to do, is get as much information as possible from reputable sources. Make sure you have your questions answered, and then it's easier to move forward to make that decision to protect your health and your family's health.
Anything when it comes to a word of hope? Many other communities are feeling like, are we going to ever come out of this situation? And I feel we will. What do you want to tell your constituents?
To be honest, I think we'll come out of it, but we won't come out of it back to the way the things used to be. I think that COVID and the next version of it will kind of always be in the background. So what are those new things we can do to make sure we're healthy and less susceptible to it? And also, how can we make sure we're protecting little ones as well as our seniors who are at risk? And so I don't think it's ever going to go away to where things were pre-COVID, but I think will be more manageable. And this is one of those things where we're not just protecting ourselves, but we're protecting our community, because you can get it, not even know you have it, and spread it to others if you're asymptomatic. So it is a challenge, but I think we'll find our way to the other side of it.
I feel like we together can do it, right? Only together we will be able to make it out of it. Deidre, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.